Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to some of you, and peace out to the rest of you. It's the blackest hearted, blackest minded, blackest man on social media, signing black in and shining again, asking you to hit that share button because the message is more important than the messenger. This guy Miko Worldwide that got arrested in Colombia, I'm just going to go ahead and start off by saying is unknown to us before this. When I say us, I mean IBMOR and SYSBM. We heard about him when he got arrested. That's what happened. I understand that many people in the B1, because I've read the comments, want to say that it was us. But it was not. And somebody even tried to say, yeah, he went down to another country to treat the women and the boys the way he couldn't do in the States. They do this in the States. The ones who do it in the States. He's actually wanted for doing this in the state of Georgia. He was just arrested on an extradition warrant in Colombia. He's going to go to an extradition hearing. That's the only court appearance he's required to make in Colombia at this time, unless somebody comes up and says, wait, hold up, this nigga did this here too. Now, he traveled on a German passport. He is the child of a African-American woman and a white German Jewish father, from my understanding. I don't know if you would even count him as ADOS, even though he does have dual citizenship, according to a rumor I heard, and I can't prove or disprove that. I don't know if many would call him ADOS. I'm not sure. This is what I want to ask those of you in the B1 that want to say that this is us, or that this is some kind of bad look for us. And I'm not saying this with hatred. I'm saying this genuinely asking, just in case it does exist, please show us where he ever claimed IBMOR or SYSBM, or where he was claimed as such by someone that is IBMOR or SYSBM. And please don't show a random unknown person, completely unknown. At least show it to someone that referred to themselves as such before ever mentioning him. Or where he claimed it, please, just to be on the safe side. Just to be fair, because we don't know anything about this dude, really. I mean, maybe I'm not even considered SYSBM by other guys that are SYSBM. They may not count me as one. If I am, it's something that actually happened accidentally, because I got my passport for a job. Well, I got my passport first, but I left the U.S. for a job and wound up meeting my black but non-ADOS wife, who spoils me and who I try to spoil in return. I'm telling you guys, though, we didn't know nothing about this dude till he got arrested. And there's another thing, too. Black men traditionally do not like this kind of thing. If he actually did what he's accused of doing in Georgia, we're going to be just as disgusted by it as anybody else, because it's just disgusting a thing to do. Now, he's not convicted yet. I haven't heard the evidence, so that's why I say if he did it. I wasn't there. I didn't see nothing. I just read about it like everybody else. But if he did it, yeah, we're just as disgusted as anyone else would be. So, this whole idea that we have something to answer for, I can't say that. See, when we first heard that we were being associated with stuff like this, my first time hearing it, I think, was on Stupid Sly's channel, because all he did was, I saw a video where he was just telling what the ages of consent were in these countries and saying that's why we were going. But there was no story or credible link or any hard evidence that that was what we were leaving the United States and the UK to do. And I was the one that got up and said, wait a minute, we find this stuff to be disgusting. What are y'all talking about? Then, apparently, we heard these allegations from somebody that doesn't like the idea of black men leaving, and especially if it has anything to do with women. But we heard nothing credible about this. We still do not know at this point of anybody that is certainly SYSBM or even claimed it from the outside or claiming it from the outside. From the inside or claiming it from the outside, that is even accused of something like this. Because we don't know, none of us, and I've been asking around before I recorded this, we don't know Miko. And Miko certainly don't know me. Nobody I know knows. Everybody that I've asked about, everyone I've been able to ask said, we don't know. We heard about him getting arrested. It's the same thing. So that being said, if he is in fact somehow a reflection on us, show where he claimed us or where any of us claimed him. And I will then say to the rest of us, we need to disavow him and clean our ranks of people that show any kind of proclivity like this. Because right now, as it is, anybody that identifies as such, anybody identifying as such, anybody showing these kinds, anybody identifying as us is not showing these kinds of proclivities. And granted, people wouldn't. Why do people tell on themselves? But right now, there's just no evidence of anybody we know being both SYSBM and a pedo. We just don't have any evidence of it, and we don't have it with Miko either. We got the accusation and the extradition warrant and the arrest for him being a pedo, and we don't have any link right now between him and SYSBM at this point. If any of you got it, send it to me, and I will fuck the shuck up and start talking to us. Until then, don't link him to us, and we had nothing to do with it. Just be fair about it. There's no evidence, then there's no evidence. Because it's like I said, accusations are fine when there's evidence to back them up, when someone's actually guilty. But when you don't have that, all you're doing is getting a bunch of people in trouble for things they didn't do. And that would be really ironic if black men with passports started getting legally lynched by other black folk who don't have them or who don't really use them for the same purpose. In other words, it would be ironic if any black folk used other foreign governments to legally lynch other black folk. Anyway, I think I said enough. Thanks for listening. Assalamu alaikum, black male power, because y'all don't like it.